junkies, I'm having a bad hair day. So I'm going to be like a thug right now and just put this gay little hat on I got here. Alright, now I look like a junkie. Shout out to all you junkies. You probably seen my needles. Somebody took a picture of me with one of my shots and said, diabetic or a junkie? I don't know about you, but I'm a health nut. I drink the 310 shake. I'm looking at it over there. Here, I'll show you. I gotta give you trans guys out there a couple little props. I'm on this 310 and the Zuma Juice. Okay, I want to tell you guys a couple little hints now. I know that there's a bunch of trans guys and you follow me and we kind of compare our gains. And, you know, could be beard hair or growth, bottom growth, or anything like that. It could be, for the straight world, you guys have no idea what we go through. First of all, if a person's willing to do shots every day for the rest of their life, get pretty fucking miserable. So I'm happy that I did switch my gender, and I never said that I was never a chick. I never said I was born cis males, you know. I never said that. So you guys thinking what you're thinking, I don't know. Can you guys tell that I have been doing a little bit of, I know, right? Allison and I, we were on this one's not so much. I don't know. Anyway, no, I mean, if you knew me a year ago, I've been on T for over a year, but if you knew me before that, when my wife first left, I went to therapy and I wanted to find out, after my sister died, I wanted to be the best type of person I could be, and I could never be good enough for anybody if I wasn't happy with myself. So, what did I want? What did it take to make me happy with myself? I had to make some changes, and it's life changes and shit like that, but whatever. So, here we go. Back to it's T day, it's shot day, and so, basically I make these videos not out there because people are creeping me. I make these videos for trans guys, because we all go through similar things ourselves, and, so, that said, so here's the deal that I've got. I'm running out of drawing needles and injecting needles, and I'm running out of syringes. Now, this is where the problem gets a little crazy. My doctor, my insurance, sadly, does not cover my shots, so I have to pay out of pocket for them, because Medicare Part D is bullshit. I don't know why it doesn't cover a fraction of them. I mean, seriously, it doesn't even cover my asthma inhaler, my Ventolin. It's like, I forget, like $170, I think it was one time, just for an inhaler. It's crazy. So anyway, here's what we do. I was on these little guys, 2 bottles every 25 days, and they're tiny, and they're very hard to get the right amount, like to space it out. So I went from 2.5 to 0.4, two and a half to 4. And so now there is a in Oregon, there is a pharmacy called Stroheckers. And basically you get, instead of getting a tiny, and I've seen guys at the gym with big bottles, and I was always like, how? You can go illegally to your local gym and have some juice head sell you testosterone, and that's not a lie, that's not whatever, but you need a prescription, and it's a controlled substance if you want to do it the right way. And you can't have any drugs in your system because you're prescribed needles. And somebody could say, well, I'm not a junkie, but want the testosterone just for the needles. So you get drug tested and stuff. So you have to, when you realize you're going to switch gender, you have to, it's a life-changing event. You can't be like Caitlyn Jenner and maybe want to switch back. Because things that change, like your voice changes and gets lower and stuff, those things don't turn back even if you stop the testosterone. So you're making permanent changes to your body. So you really have to know what you want to do. Anyway, so the new pharmacy, you get this. It lasts 4.5 months. And what the deal is, Stroh Hackers gives you free needles and all the shit you need. It comes in a handy little pack. So I don't have to go every 25 days and get this filled. Because I don't drive, I don't go anywhere, and that's that. So I have to get a ride every time I want to go. It's a fucking hassle. And you know what really made me pissed was, it was a blizzard. I want to fill it one day early before the snow, and they said no. And I said, fuck that. At least with this, I have a little bit of leeway. And, so anyway, my doctor's really cool, though. I mean, but it is a controlled substance, and they can't give it to you sooner than it's actually written for. So I've got these left of my old things. Now, let me explain my problem here for you. What it is in those syringes, they're called Luer Lock. This is it, the old one. And it's 1 milliliter right here, and it's called Luer Lock. And the tops and bottoms right here, those are my used ones, they basically lock in, and then you shoot, you draw, and then you shoot. Well, here's the deal. So I went to Stroh Hackers, and they had the same 1 millimeter syringe. And you can see right here, it's 1 milliliter. This is my problem today. And that's 1 milliliter too, the old one and the new one. What my problem is that, look at the size. This is the old one. This is what they want me to do now. My dosage is right on there for, just like it's on here, it's 0.4. But the dosage doesn't seem to be the same. This is a bigger needle. It's a wider syringe. It's a bigger syringe. See this one? This is kind of like what junkies use. If you look at the plunger, though, strategically, the plunger is the same size, even though looks are deceiving. So what the actual problem is I'm wondering if the inside of the syringe, where the plunger goes, is the same. I believe that this is just thicker. I think it's the same dosage. But the thing is, they gave me free needles. They gave me 4.5 months worth of the whole kit that I need. We got alcohol swabs. We've got drawing needles. We've got injecting needles, and we've got these new syringes. So my problem is that and by the way, they messed up one time and they called me in the wrong syringe. So if anybody needs these are actually the 3 milliliter syringes. If you need them for any of your, I don't know who needs it for what, and that is compared to the old one up top. Actually, let's compare them all. And then we've got the little tiny one way up top. So the 3 milliliters is too big, and I was looking at it, and I can't find my dosage. It goes in 1, 1.5, 2, and 2.5, and 3. So I can't use that. I don't know how to do the dosage. And I could have put the tea back in after drawing with another needle, finding out where it was on the new needle, but I just said, screw it, I'm done with this. So I'm not using those. If anybody needs them, I will give them to you. Just let me know. So anyway, so I'm used to this big one. This is a pretty good needle, syringe, even though sometimes the needle, it bends. I mean, I've seen needles come out crooked, bent. So we're going to try this new needle. I'm a little leery that it's the same dosage, even though it should be the same dosage. Tuberculin slip tip. Anyway, so this is what I used to have is called Luer Lock, and the tops lock on. Well, we're going to try this now. I've got a brand new syringe. I've got a injecting needle, and I've got a draw. And the tip on this, yeah, it's just Precision Glide. It looks like it's still the same screw-on, the needle that I had. This one's called Precision Glide too. What they should have sent me was the Luer Lock, and they didn't. So this is Precision Glide. Let's compare them. We've got Precision Glide. It's the same needle, so it looks like it locks on. What they did wrong was the syringes these are slip tip syringes. My syringe that I need is I don't know how the tips are going to even fit on this. Because we're going to show you. I'm going to open one up. I'm going to try this. Alright, where's my... I got my little... I don't need the new alcohol pads or anything. So, I'm not going to open up my new med yet because I've still got... I've still got my last med dosage here. So, to finish up. But what I am going to try all new is these needles. I do believe that they're going to have to send me the ruler lock syringe. They sent me the wrong syringe. So, we're going to see if this tries to fit, first of all. Usually, you're not supposed to fuck with everything. You're not supposed to get it out until you're actually ready to get it. So, we're going to try this. I know, right? I think having armpit hair is just the most disgusting thing. But listen, trans guys out there, I for a couple things, tips that I've heard, the Dove Men's, what is it, care? The Dove Men's something care. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Washes your head, and then you can wash your face, because you know you're supposed to do your fucking face. And another thing is, I heard the Men's Plus Care is what it is. That deodorant from Dove for men really, really works. So I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say one way or the other, but I've heard only good things about that deodorant. I'm going to actually... Now, you're not supposed to... Everything's supposed to be sterilized, so you're not supposed to actually touch tips and stuff like that. But I'm actually going to take the syringe, and I'm not even going to get my tea all sterilized yet. I just want to fuck with the syringe. I want to see if it fits these needle tips that they gave me. It looks like it's going to just push in, and I might have to actually hold the needle end of it to pull it out. I don't think it's going to fit snug as a bug. It locks. The old one screws, the lure lock. It screws, so when you pull it out, the needle comes with it but if it looks like this, if you look at the tip of it, I'm going to have to open it. It looks like it's just going to pull apart from the needle. Watch. Now, basically, before you even use it, you create like a vacuum. But the end of this needle has no... The other one has a curly thing inside. Where is it? Shit. This one, if you look at this one, inside right here is a twist-on thing that's fucking amazing. This, I don't know what the fuck this is. So, we're going to take one of the new... this is the drawing one. We're going to take the needle, and we're going to just... Oh, it pushes on. It just pushes on. That's fucked up. They sent me the wrong syringes. That's just fucked up. Alright. See the needle part here. It doesn't look like it's going to come apart when I pull it out of my skin. I mean, it's pretty pushed in. It just doesn't click or anything. It's just pushed. It's just a pushed-on needle that looks fucked up. And you're actually losing half your dosage right there when it goes into that. I'm not going to use this. To be honest with you, they sent me the wrong thing. It doesn't lock in. I don't like it. I'm gonna message my doctor and have her give me the right syringes. They did, however... wait a minute. Let me double check. Precision gland. Here we go. We're going to use the old syringe. Just to check here. I'm going to take the old syringe and just make sure that the new tips, both of the new tips work. See, what happens is when you put this in there, right, like this, it screws and it locks in. What the pharmacy did was sent me the wrong syringe. So yeah, it screws in. So that way, when you pull it out of your skin, it's tight. You can't pull the needle part out, and the needle part won't get stuck in your leg. So I need a new syringe. So basically, you do this and you vacuum seal it. Now I've got to get my leg ready. And so last week I rode Sunday 4/17 the left thigh. So what we're gonna do this week is get the right thigh over here. I'm doing this in my kitchen because the bathroom, the sound from the fan, I'm autistic, so the sound from the fan really annoys me. I don't fucking like it. It sidetracks me. I'm getting my leg ready. I'm actually going to take my little new coffee maker and put my leg up on that so you guys can actually see. Alright, here we go. So what I do is I find, and actually upper leg hair since November. Yeah, that's been growing. When you take testosterone, you grow hair. I've got a happy trail going on. Of course, I got to clean up the lawn down there. You know, nothing. I can't have hair. Who the fuck has pubic hairs nowadays? I guess I don't know if I can go over 20 minutes, but we're already at 15, so I can't really sidetrack and talk about hair. But I should probably make another video on the whole minoxidil thing because I was looking like a little bit, like I was bald. And if you've been following me, I've tried to diet, I've done different things. This hat is fucking hot. Anyway, I'm wearing this hat just for all you guys that out there, you see the needles and you think I'm a junkie. Fuck you to you. I know I shouldn't let the haters actually get to me, but they do. Alright, let me try to get this a little low. There you go, perfect. So what I do is I try not to use 2 alcohol prep pads. So basically I've got my injecting needle on. Hold on. I need to take that, unscrew it, and I just touched the top of it. So I just made it unsterilized. Yep, I'm horrible. So anyway, we got this one. This is the drawing one. This syringe I need to call and tell them I want that or that. I don't know who to... I'm going to call a pharmacy. If they don't fix it, then they suck. Then I guess I'll call my own doctor. So what you do is, I'm going to put this down on the plate, but first of all, you take your bottle of tea, and I need the other syringe. I'm not going to settle for it. I don't really care. Even if I got to trade those syringes at the pharmacy for the right ones... Whatever. Alright. I know, I look fat, don't I? Well, that's just that. Whatever. Alright, so here we go. We're going to mark our spot. We're going to mark our territory, basically. It takes a lot for me to do this. I hate it. But, so, I don't actually draw back a lot of times. And I'm supposed to relax your leg. But a lot of times I fuck up, you know. It's all bloody and disgusting. So... you take that and you basically sterilize where you want to inject, and that's done. So stick that over there. What I usually do is, hold on, let's get back to basics. Let's go back to the old way. This is how I do it. I don't use a plate. I put a paper towel down instead of a plate, and I've got my tea. I get this, that. Stick the plate back up there. Don't touch where you just, sterilized. I've got this because I'm a bleeder. And, sorry. And I also, oh crap, I'm going to need more Band-Aids. I'm not good at opening. I don't have any nails. So I get my Band-Aid already. And here's what you do. So you take your shit, and I'm not going to I'm going to get the other... I don't want that other syringe so it, like, fucks up. So you already saw that I created my little vacuum. I'm sure they'll fix it, but I don't know if I have to return the old ones. I didn't have to the last time, because I guess you could tamper with the things, and then they're going to throw them away anyway, so I don't know. I just want what I've been used to. These are really good syringes. They're strong, they're sturdy, so you can pull up and down on the plunger a few times to get the right dosage. So I'm on a pretty big dosage. I started out at 2.5. Hold on, I don't know. See, there's a fucking... Yeah, this is where you kind of feel like a junkie. This is where you pull... yeah, there's like, sometimes you get bubbles in it. It's inevitable. You're not supposed to, but... So I've got where I want. Right there. 4. Pull that out. I immediately, after I'm done that, I put that... Is there any left in that? Yeah, there's still another shot left. Cool. So you do that. We put our cap on. Then we draw back. Get it out of the needle. It's hot in here. Shit, I'm almost 20 minutes. This is the true test if you can post a YouTube video that's over 20 minutes. Sometimes even then, the cap doesn't snap on right. So there's that, and we're going to just basically trade out needles. The one you draw with is bigger. because testosterone is suspended in an oil, and it's just like an oil. It's like vegetable oil. And so I'm gonna do that and push. I push until I see a little. I don't squirt out the shit because testosterone, your dosages are measured perfectly, and a lot of times you don't want to waste it. You'll see a drop at the end of the needle. Hold on, you gotta go real slow when you get up to this point. If you go too fast, it'll drip down the top of the needle and you'll waste it. Oh, there it is. So I pull back, and I can actually take, that drop is so much of an oil. Watch this. See the tip of the needle? I can actually show you this. Look at the tip. See the little drop of oil? Watch this. I'm going to pull back on the needle, and it's gone. But watch, I'll push again. See that? Drip. And then I'll pull back on the needle, and it goes back down. It's just, the solution is not like water. It's very thick. All right, so here we are. I got my needle ready. Fuck, I hate doing it. I hate doing this, and I'm not a pussy. I'm pretty tough. I'm not a fucking abuser, and I'm not a fucking junkie, and I'm not whatever the fuck else you guys are saying I am. I never fucking said I was something that I wasn't. It sucks, but I'm just gonna hate it. Shit, see, even this plunger's hard to get down. You gotta hold the needle. Goes very slow. And I'm done. Shit, you guys didn't even see that. Alright. Did I get it all? Sometimes I look and I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't go down all the way. And so, here you go. You can see, let me get, my phone's all tied up. Let me show you. Sometimes it bleeds, but a lot of times, where's my finger? Hold on, it's starting to bleed. Where are you? Right there. What do you see? Where are you? Right there. Yes. You can see the oil come up. So that's that. Alright, I'm gonna go. 22 minutes of your fucking life has been wasted. But, I don't know. If you guys have any tips or anything you want to share, write the comments. If you guys are gonna say hateful comments, don't even bother. Don't. Because the reason I make my videos is for other trans guys, so we can fucking share our information and help each other out. I don't want to hear the fact that I was once a chick. I don't want you guys to fucking accuse me of anything. My comments should be about what the video is about, not what the fuck you want to fucking talk about, alright? Comment on a different video, but don't fucking comment my stuff, because my stuff right here should be just about trans guys doing their shots. That's it. Sorry if you think I'm an asshole, but I'm tired of the hateful comments, especially from some guy named Aaron something on my other video for Maria. He's commenting my video for Maria. The topic was Maria needs to get out of her kitchen, stop chain smoking, and live life. Instead, it turned him to fucking saying shit to me and people fucking fighting back and forth. That's not what my YouTube's about. My YouTube is about happy people and people that have things in common with me. Let's get together and make the world a better fucking place. I like volunteering. I'm the elf, by the way, at Christmas parades. I didn't, on my last video, didn't finish saying that. I volunteer for shit. But yeah, the elf and the Christmas parade, I have a heart of gold. I love kids. I love nature, animals. I love people until somebody says or does something to make me, to piss me off. Then you created an enemy. I mean, can you honestly say something to me and let it just roll off my back? Half the time I do that. But a lot of the times I've been trying to stick up for myself lately because I don't want people to think the things that are being said, the lies and the rumors. So, I don't know, have a good day and peace, and everybody just be fucking happy with who the fuck you are. If you got a little dick, you know what? Flaunt it. If you got a big dick, no, most of the time you don't have a big dick. That's why you have a big truck. If you're proud of something about your body, don't fucking be embarrassed to show that shit off. I'm just saying. I'm proud of it. Might be a micro penis. It's not that little. might be a micro penis, but it's fucking 3 or 4 inch micro penis. It's not, and it's not a clit. When you stop testosterone, your clit becomes a micro penis. So, Ebony Faith, go fuck yourself twice.